Hey, how's it going? And today I'm going to show you how to create or scatter objects, or maybe even create a monolithic cubic structure. How does that sound? And the fun thing is we're starting with absolutely nothing. So I am always amazed at how you can start with nothing and end up with something that's pretty cool pretty quick. So any way to do this, I was just playing around with. We're just going to go into model. We're going to go into geometry, and we're going to get a cube. And see how fast you can model that? Back in the old days, that took 3 days to model that. So here's what we're going to do. This is pretty fun. Okay, so we're going to go on items, and we're going to go clone current item. And you can actually clone a bunch at one time. So we're going to do, I don't know, let's do 30. So believe it or not, you can't really tell, but there's 30 items that have just been cloned if you come down here and look at our list. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take advantage of the power of Python. How do you like that one? So we're going to come over here on Utilities, Python, and it should be plugged into all these options here. And there's one called Scatter, and we'll go Open. Now, if we go 16 millimeters, I think that's going to go pretty far. But let's do 2 millimeters, and I haven't done 2 millimeters, and see. But let's just see what happens and go okay. Holy cazoli, look at that. Look how fast we created this cubic structure. Now, I wonder, can I go back? I haven't tried this yet. Can I go back and scatter it even more? Scatter objects, open. What happened? It was default 16. Maybe there's something magical about 16. It doesn't look like I can do it again. Or can I? Or maybe just one. Maybe you can just do it that one time. It's like a one-shot deal. Okay, well, you get the idea. So 16, well, it doesn't take that long to do it. Let's go ahead and clear the scene. And let's go ahead and do that again. So I'll go model. I'm just curious how far 16 sends us. Okay, so zoom out here, and 16 is pretty far out. I'm betting it, but I'm just curious. That's the default. So maybe I won't do so many items. We'll go clone again. Clone current items, and let's just do 20 this time. And now we can go to utilities. Python, scatter items, objects, and let's do 16 because it's the default. So let's see what it did. Look at that. So they're all spread out pretty interestingly. So I'm pretty sure that we could create a plugin that could create satellites and put them in like an orbit on kind of the math using the satellite data. I had posted on Facebook about doing that, but this is kind of the thing. But what I was thinking of, actually, let me go clear this. Actually, what I was thinking of was having them closer together. So let's try that. And so last time we'll do this. We'll go to model, cube, or you know what? Let's do a sphere. I'm sorry, sphere, geometry, a sphere. And that's a lot of polygons on there, but let me go ahead and smooth it. And now let's go ahead and clone this, and let's do clone item, and let's do 15. Okay, we'll come to utilities, Python, and we'll get our scatter objects. Okay, and we're just going to set it for, it looks like you get one shot at it, so I'm going to do 2 meters. I think it's 2 meters, and we'll go okay, and this is what we get. Kind of like balloons. Really, that should have been the name for this, balloons. But look how cool that is, just how fast you create this thing and just have them randomly scattered. So here's what I'm going to do now, just to make this, see how far I can go with making this look in a short amount of time. So we're going to go match our perspective, and then we're going to go into camera view, and then we're going to go into VPR, and then we're going to kill our backdrop, and we're going to bring in our physical sky, and double click this, and link this to our environment light. Where do I link it now? Oh, right here, sorry. Environment light. There we go. And then once it's on the environment light, I can go here, here, and then adjust its rotation and position here. And I'm going to turn this around onto the side. And our direct light, we don't even need it right now. And so I'll go ahead and delete that from the scene. And then we have this more natural, realistic lighting, I think. Let me go out of back into perspective for a minute here. And so that's pretty cool, right? I mean, that is pretty cool. And the other thing I was going to show you is if you wanted to change the texture on this. See, I see these looks almost more like chemicals. So if you did want to create like balloons, looks like molecules or atoms bound together or emerging, what we could do is, of course, scatter them farther apart. So you might want to go 3 meters or something like that. And then the other thing that we can do on this is change the surface on here. So, and that's so easy to do if we just hit F8 and go to glass. Glass is looks really great in LightWave. And so we'll just see what glass looks like. It's awesome. And so something like this would look good with, you know, playing around with the lighting a little bit more. So let's see what we can do here. We can get a little bit more sun in there. Maybe not like right about there. It's beautiful. Anyway, that's all I had for today. I hope you found this helpful. Take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.